Good morning, you guys. Sorry for the noise in the background if there is some or whatever. I got dogs that live with me. Uh, I just wanted to jump on here this morning and address my opinion or address what the events that happened at the Capitol building on last Wednesday. First of all, let me say to you that this video is going to be entitled, Who is Feeding You? Who is feeding you? And what I mean by that is what information are you consuming or what is feeding your spirit? Who is feeding you? So, we gotta be careful who we let pour into our spirit. And we gotta be careful what we watch on TV. We gotta make sure we have all the facts before we can present the facts. Here's my view on what happened at the Capitol. And again, these are just my opinions on the events that are going on in the world today and it'll today and the events that will unfold over the next couple of months. Listen, I hope that President Biden has a smooth transition, but we know that the outgoing occupant in the White House is not made this easy for the transition team. They just certified Joe Biden's election I think it was last Thursday morning at 4 a.m. or 3:46 a.m. They just had certified his election after the events that happened at the Capitol. So you guys, we gotta make sure that this country still upholds its democracy, and the way that we do that is to not let, now these are just my opinion, don't let the current occupant in the White House get reelected again. Okay, here's my stance on it. And this is just my opinion. We cannot let him run again in 2024. We cannot do that. We cannot. This country's been through enough over these past 4 years. But here's the thing, who is feeding your spirit? We gotta be careful who we let pour into us because we can start to believe a thing that if we get bombarded with images of a thing and we get bombarded with all this information, we can start to believe what we see. But those of you out there listening to the sound of my voice, y'all are smart people. All of my subscribers, y'all are smart people. So y'all make up your own mind. This is a country of freedom. Our freedom came under attack, in my opinion. Our freedom and our democracy was attacked last Wednesday. The Capitol building to me is one of the most sacred buildings in this country. It's been around since the 1800s or whatever. Or, you know. So, God, I just want to say to you, be careful who you let pour in your spirit. That's why this video is going to be called, What is Feeding You? And y'all know me, I don't do politics. But I had to speak out on the state of this country right now and what I believe is right. Everything that's unjust needs to be called out. It needs to be called out and dealt with right then. We as a country need to close the divide or close the gap in this country because we are a divided country, in my opinion, and those are facts. We are a divided country, and those of you that are under the sound of my voice, y'all know me. I'm a big proponent of equal rights for everybody, especially if you are a minority in this country. Even if you're not, you deserve equal rights and equal respect. But I'm standing up for not only the disability community in this country, but the black people in this country that have been marginalized, and I'm speaking up for the disabled community. I'm speaking up for everybody in this country that feels like they don't have a voice. We have a voice. We need to come together and show our voice. That's why I'm proud of the state of Georgia, and I'm proud of Reverend Raphael Warnock that he won the runoff Senate elections in Georgia, and I think that somebody let me know if Ossoff won his election. I think he did, but I think Ossoff did. I'm proud of Reverend Warnock, and um. I'm just proud of our country in general because we did not let what happened at the Capitol stop the business at hand that we needed to handle. We handle everything in stride. We might get knocked down, but we get back up and we fight. You know, I remember a oldie but goodie Donnie McClurkin song that says, "We fall down, but we get up. We fall down. We might get knocked down, but we gonna get back up and triumph. As long as you keep God first and keep God at the head of your life and put Him over everything and put everything second in your life, you will prevail. This is my call to the nation, a call to prayer for this country. I mean, if it was any time to seek God's face and to ask him what ask him what we need in this country for this country to survive, it is now. And I'm telling you, I'm not for I'm not for Demo- I'm not for Democrats, I'm not for Republicans. I'm for this country preserving itself and preserving our democracy. I do not care what side of the political aisle you fall on. Because here's the thing, you guys. This country be cannot be a dictatorship. This country has to be a democracy. Why? Because we don't want to lose our freedom in this country. If, you know, I just think about those lives that were lost due to COVID and due to his mishandling of the virus, in my opinion, he mishandled this pandemic. You guys, he did. I'm sorry, the occupant in the White House mishandled this pandemic, but. I, I'm gonna give him respect because he is a human being and he is the outgoing president. And he, in my opinion, he knew about this coronavirus from January of last year when the pandemic started. The health officials warned him about this virus in the first place, January of last year. But the events that happened at the Capitol building was awful and uncalled for. And right now, I got more information about it, and I'm coming on here because not just to make a video. I'm coming on here with the purpose of doing a call to the nations to join me in praying for this country and praying for the uh, incoming administration and praying for the outgoing administration that they their family is well and that they do what they need to do to make the transition process, transition of power process for the president elect as smoothly as it can. I know the inauguration is the day after my birthday, and I know that some of his supporters have said, "Oh, we'll show up on January 19th again at the Capitol building." If they do, if they do, I'm I'm scared to see what I'm scared to see what's going to happen if, if they do make good on their promise and show up on January 19th at the Capitol building. But I do believe that God will take care of this because God takes care of you and me and everybody because God is love. But here's the thing. We have got to get our leaders to we've got to get our leaders to be accountable for what the decisions they make. We've got to get our leaders to step up to the plate. We've got to get them to do their jobs. So, with that said, hashtag hashtag Unifor1 and hashtag Black Lives Matter and hashtag All Lives Matter. And if you like this video, please comment, like, and subscribe. I will give y'all a day in the life of me when all this mess is over. When all this mess has subsided, we will get back to making fun videos. So comment, like, and subscribe. I will see y'all Wednesday.